What is up guys, my name is Penar and today I'm going to teach you how to do the Lard generator. There are many names for this trick, but it's all one and the same. We are going to learn it today. So in order to learn this trick, you will have to learn a completely new technique in BMX, which is called scuffing. Scuffing is a technique that will allow you to control the bike completely. The bike won't be rolling free, you'll control it with your foot by kicking it and dragging. So the way scuffing works, you want to kick the tire and then gently drag your foot back on the tire. Kick it, gently drag it back. Kick it, gently drag it back. You don't want to put too much pressure on your foot and on the back wheel or front wheel, whichever wheel you're scuffing, because if you put too much pressure on, the wheel will stop completely and you're just not going to go anywhere and you're probably going to lose your balance. However, if you keep moving, you'll keep going. Just kick, drag, just feel it out in practice. You really have to find that sweet spot as far as pressure goes on the wheel. Yeah, just practice, you'll get it. So the first step to learning the Lard is trying to walk into it, and this can also be your first introduction to scuffing. You can learn scuffing with this trick. Personally, I learned it with the funky chicken first and then went on to the Lard, but the order that you learn is up to you. So just get the bike beside you, step your dominant foot on your opposite peg. So you want the bike facing backwards to how you usually would ride it. So if you're doing a cross-footed rocket manual, that's the peg you're going to be on, except your foot is going to be turned around. Next, you want to bring the front wheel up with your hand, and you want about a 90-degree angle in your elbow in order to be able to balance this trick. There's really not much error space in this trick. You kind of have that sweet spot that you get into and you can just scuff it or spin it or do whatever you want with it. Then just jump the foot that's on the ground onto the wheel and start scuffing. Now, because I can do this trick, I can do it instantly, but it might take a few tries. So, if you need to, just fall, kick it back up, and start kicking. Pick it up, if you lose your balance, and again, pick it up, get the bike where you want it, jump your foot up, put it on the wheel, and start scuffing. Now, this part of the trick is probably the most important because it's the actual trick. It's not the ride in or ride out. This is what you're going to be doing when you're in this trick. So you really need to get good at it and make sure you can do it for at least 2-3 circles. The more you can do it, the better. And once you get the balance point and the technique of scuffing down, you'll be able to do it for pretty much forever. Because once you lock into that spot, it's really easy to scuff in it. Also, when you're getting into this position and you have your arm up, the front wheel up, and your arm at a 90-degree angle, you want to pull the bike close into you so that it doesn't really try to escape from you and kind of slip out. You have it under control, you have it close to you, you have it nice and tight here. When you are scuffing, make sure that you scuff with a straight foot and try not to scuff with a sideways foot. Now we're going to go on to the ride in. So you're going to want to stand on your bike the way you would for a steamroller, except you're going to be switch footed. So if you had your left foot at the front normally, you're going to have your right foot on at the front. Just go around in a circle, moderate speed, and just try to kick the back wheel around. And then try to put your foot on it. And just stop there. Obviously this will take you a few tries. Keep practicing until you get it. It's not a hard riding, but it's going to take you some time. It'll help if you're really strong in your arms when you're trying to kick the wheel around. Don't let the front wheel slip away anywhere, and don't let the front wheel wobble. Just make sure you have it nice and solid so the back wheel can just whip around and it can just start rolling once it sets down on the ground. And once you can kick the frame around and start rolling and roll for a little while, the next step is switching your hands on the grip. Now, so the moment that you switch your hands on the bar, you want to take your foot off the front wheel and aim it for the back wheel and immediately start scuffing. If you don't scuff, the bike will just slip away from you. So it's really important to try and control it as soon as you can. And once you lift up your foot, pull on the bar to get the front wheel up. And get your foot on, start scuffing and do whatever you want with the trick. So, once you can ride into the trick and scuff it for a while, you probably want to know how to land it, right? So, get into the trick, Once again, you can just walk into it and learn it. And the easiest way is simply just then step on the pedal, take it up the bike, and roll away. Now, just like with the ride-ins, there are multiple ways of riding out. You can pivot out of the trick, you can combo it into other tricks. There's just so many possibilities, as with any single trick in Flatland. It's just a spectrum of possibilities, it's never ending, and that's what I love about it. Now, if you want to learn to pivot ride out, you'll have to hop your foot, because normally your foot is close to the frame. So while in the trick, you'll have to hop your foot to the edge of the peg, and when you're ready, start guiding the back wheel with your foot and switch your hands behind your back on the bar. And it's important to pull really strong with the arm that grabs it behind your back, because you need the force to get the whole bike to change direction. And as far as your foot goes, you want to kind of stand on the peg like a ballerina, so you want to be almost on your toes. It's just so that your shoe doesn't hit the frame when you pivot your foot around. And then just step on the pedal and roll away. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps you. If you want to learn this trick, here you go. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, you know the deal. Check out Lard Skatepark on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We'll put all their links down below. Thank you for letting me film here today. We're actually here for the Penar Memory BMX Jam, and I can't wait to see who shows up today and just get riding. And yeah, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!